I am going to be washing Katie's hair today, and I wanted to just kind of show you why, you know, the fact that we wash twice, but also why we wash twice, and what it looks like when you wash with Monat, especially the first time. It can be a little bit weird if you're not used to it. So, you know what? I'm actually going to, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, squishy. I'm actually going to pull my hair up because I'm hot. So, here we go. Hang on. Sorry, friends. Okay, let's try this. So I've already wet down Katie's hair. The important thing with Monat shampoos is, well, in all of our products, but with shampoos is to keep your hair really, really moist and really wet, because our shampoo is, all of our products are highly concentrated. So most products you get at the store are like 20% actual product, 80% water. Water will be the #1 ingredient on a lot of their lists. But with Monat, it is the opposite. So it's closer to like 60% product and 40% water. So it's really awesome. I'm gonna use about that much shampoo for Katie's hair. She's got really nice, long, beautiful hair. So one of the beautiful, good grief guys, one of the things I'm gonna do is really emulsify this in my hands. We want it to look white. The reason for that is Monat doesn't use like sulfates or any harsh cleansers like that. So if you get the product and kind of wake it up in your hands, then you're more likely to get those suds. But you're not going to get suds on the first wash. The first wash for Monat, I'm going to concentrate on her scalp and not really drag it down into her ends. I'm just going to worry about getting her scalp nice and clean and her roots nice and clean, because this is going to be gently stripping away any dirt, any buildup, anything like that, anything that is, you know, not your natural oils and things like that. It's going to be working that out and cleaning it from the hair. So I'm just going to bring it down the hair, not a little or not a lot, not bringing it all the way to the ends. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, just kind of stretching the product out and massaging the scalp as I go with the pads of my fingers, not scratching, just like rubbing with the pads of my fingers. Here comes Gwen. Okay. Okay, Gwen. Okay, so now that I've like worked that in really well, you can see Katie's hair doesn't have any suds. That's normal. The first wash with Monat is all about just cleansing and getting the scalp ready to receive these products. It's just stripping away buildup, getting rid of all the dirt and grime from the last time, since the last time you washed, any products buildup that you've used. This is normal as I'm petting Katie's head. So I'm gonna rinse it now. Okay, so now that I have rinsed all of that first wash out of Katie's hair, I'm gonna again use the same shampoo. For her, I'm using Renew shampoo. One of her main hair concerns is that her hair is very dry. So we're gonna moisten it up. So again, I'm just gonna take my shampoo and I'm gonna use about that much. It's not much. You do not need to use tons and tons of these products. That's why they last so long. Again, I'm going to emulsify really, really well, get it nice and sudsy in my hands. That way when I transfer it to her hair, the products are all awake and ready to start working. So this time we should definitely see more suds than we saw the first time, because her hair and scalp are ready to get into these products and to be nourished and to get all the nutrients out of the shampoo. So, but we probably won't see as much suds as you're used to with like a drugstore shampoo or even like a salon quality shampoo, because these are just more naturally based, so they don't have all those chemicals in it that cause tons and tons of bubbles. So again, I'm just going to take this. I like to kind of spread it throughout the scalp and really work it in. I'm going to lift your head up just a little. But here we go. Again, you're going to leave your hair really wet as wet as you can. Katie's hair got a little bit too dry for me to see. You can already see the bubbles, all the suds. Isn't that awesome? So we didn't get that the first time around. Also, this is a little awkward because I'm washing your hair in my sink. So in the shower, this would be a lot easier for you if you're washing your own hair. But you can see the suds, you can see that it is more than normal. More than we had that first time. So we know the products are working, they're getting in there, and they're cleansing the roots, the scalp, and the hair. All right.
Yeah.
So now, normally you would let this sit for like a minute or two in the wash, or in the washing machine, in the shower. But for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse this and move on. Okay, sorry, Gwen got a hold of the camera. So basically I've just washed and rinsed her hair. I've done both washes and rinsed it. I did actually do a third wash because we had a little bit extra oil buildup, but that's fine. You want to wash until you get those suds really, really well. So I'm wringing out Katie's hair, trying to be as gentle as I can, because when your hair is wet is when it's most susceptible to mechanical damage. So I'm just wringing out her hair as best as I can. I'm gonna kind of get some of this water out of this little thing. Because if your water is full of water, if your hair is full of water, it's less likely to be able to absorb all the nutrients in the conditioner. So where shampoo, you need lots of water to help kind of create the suds and get those ingredients spread throughout the hair. With the conditioner, it's the opposite. You want your hair to be kind of as wrung out and dry as you can so that it's ready to absorb in the can't think of my words, sorry guys, the ingredients from the conditioner. So I'm gonna shake it. All of our products are naturally based, so the oils and everything that are in the products will settle. So that's why we always shake everything. Even if it's a styling product, I'm gonna shake it before I use it as well. So before I get into this conditioner though, I wanted to show you something really awesome. It's my favorite thing about our conditioners. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little hole in here. If you twist the cap a quarter turn, you'll hear a little click. You can actually squirt the conditioner out that little hole. Oh, got a little crazy. And not have to take the cap all the way off. So you can just quarter turn, you'll hear the click, squirt some out, quarter turn back, you'll hear the click, you know it's shut, it's good to go. So I'm gonna use about that much conditioner for Katie. It's actually probably a little bit too much because I got crazy with my product here. Just like the shampoo, I'm gonna emulsify really well in my hands to wake up all those ingredients, to make sure I shook the bottle, but I just wanna make sure everything's well together. And I actually like to put a little bit on the backs of my hands with the conditioner, and I'll show you why in a minute, but get it all almost like a lotion. This is what your hands should look like, okay? I'm gonna take her ends of her hair and I'm just gonna start squishing the conditioner into her ends. If she was in the shower, she could flip her head over and squish the conditioner up in like this. But since she's in my sink, we're gonna squish it this way. So once you get the ends of your hair really well saturated, I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna scrape the conditioner from the back sides of my hands and bring it to the front. That way I know I'm not making the product go farther, or that way I know I am making the product go farther and I'm getting all that I can out of that small amount of conditioner. Is gonna do her whole head really well. So from here, I'm just gonna take the shafts of her hair and concentrate on that with the conditioner that's in my hands. I'm gonna even like rub some of this off. Like I said, maybe a little too much. So you're supposed to use the conditioner from ears down. It will help close and seal down your hair shaft. Your hair shaft, if you look at it under a microphone, the cuticle of it, if it's open, will kind of look like a Christmas tree. And our conditioner is gonna help close that back down and make it a smooth, finished hair shaft that's not going to, you know, have nearly as much frizz, that's not gonna have nearly as much, you know, breakage and things like that. It's gonna be nice and smooth and ready to go. So, again, I'm concentrating the conditioner throughout the shaft of her hair and the ends of her hair, but I did put a little bit up here because one of her other concerns was frizz, so I just want to make sure that she is well and taken care of. Not so much that it's going to weigh down her hair or make oily roots or anything, just enough that it's going to help seal that cuticle back down. So I do let this sit for about 5 minutes in the shower. I don't have it with me right here, but I take either a wet brush or a wide tooth comb and will like work that conditioner through my hair when I'm in the shower so that I know everything is well saturated and covered. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna go ahead and rinse. So there we are. Now I'm gonna just wrap her hair up in either like a cotton t-shirt or microfiber towel, anything to help keep that frizz down, and she's ready to get styled and going home.